Hey, what's up, everyone? This is NastyMastaDaddy, part of the Hidden Levels crew, bringing you a preview for the game Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. This game is a port over from the PC. It's single player, and you can also do cooperative multiplayer. You can do couch co-op too if you want in the classic mode. I believe all the modes you can do couch co-op, but I know it's got online multiplayer, which is kick ass. And developed by Larian Studios. I apologize if I said that wrong. Also, I'd like to thank them for the code. They gave us a code so we could preview this game for you guys. So let's get into a little bit of the options here and see what we got going on. All right, let's go down to the options. I always like to show the options off first. You go to audio, turn the audio down if you want. I mess with it. Master turns them all down, of course. You got the ambient, your voice, cinematic volume. You got all the volumes. Got good selection. Hit A to accept, so it saves it. And here are your controls. Now, people were asking. I was streaming it earlier, and people were asking if how it compares to PC controls, if it's ported over well. And I'd say it's really smooth. It really goes over well. I wasn't running into any difficulties. You can also set the vibration. You can set it really high if you want, or I like to keep it kind of low. I don't want to kill my batteries. That's what that's what it's all about. Set the difficulty. Classic, Explorer. Like, don't want to try. I want to do classic mode. Show off classic mode here. Auto saves. You want to keep them enabled, and you can change how many auto saves and quick saves you have. You could really max that out if you want. I mean, it's really just dependent on how much space you have, but they don't take up that much space hard drive wise. So dialogue, dual dialogues, you can enable that, disable that. I'll show you that. That's just when people are talking and then you're talking to someone else. You could probably disable that, but I didn't really notice it too much. It didn't get in the way. Of course, you got your credits and you got your open the help file. So you can join a friend's game, or you can continue your game. I'm going to start a new journey here. You do multiplayer, journey together, do single player. You have explorer mode. This is story, exploration. There's not too much challenge to it for combat. This is like easy mode. And in classic, it gets a little bit harder. Tactical, and in honor. Honor mode, failure is not an option, so you only get one save. So that'll be quite the challenge there. If your entire party perishes, the save game will be erased, and your quest will be well and truly over. Well, see, there you go. So the save game will go away if your whole party dies. So let's start a game on easy mode. That's where I like to start. This is an RPG game. It's kind of like a classic RPG game. It's got it's fantasy RPG. It's sort of a top-down look. It really takes the classic RPG genre to another level, though. So here you can customize your character. You can customize his name. Just keep it at Roderick. That's good. You can go to appearance. You can a portrait for whatever you want your portrait to look like in the game. That's just your icon portrait in the game. And personality for AI. And voice, you change the voices. I mean, I went through these. Really, the only really difference, I mean, I noticed the one I thought the coolest was Wizard. Everyone probably will have their own opinion on that. You can change the skin color. Go through all the skin colors here. You could change his head. Make him, there we go, like a tattooed head. There we go. You give him the, you can give him the fro if you want. You Got all kinds of hairstyles in here. And 15 hairstyles there. Go with like the dreadlocks. I think there's like dreadlocks there. You can change the color of the hair. You can change their underwear. 3 kinds of underwear. You can leave them with the stars. Not really sure. I know there's a underwear on the armor. It's part of the armor. You can pick up underwear throughout the game. So other than that, you don't really see it. Not that I've ran into anyways. Maybe there's a quest where you have to run around naked. I don't know. You change your gender. Let's go with the male. You back out of here. You can change your starting skills. Now, based on like what you want to be, it'll change the starting skills to like what's preferred for that. So I'm gonna go for knight, and like if you want to change any of the knight's starting skills, you can. You just click on it and you go into here, and it'll even say require. You have to have required novice man at arms to pick it. You could change it up. Like you have to remove the point and put it on something else. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is, and let's get rolling here. Start the game.
In the days of old, the sorcerers of Rivellon cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Shout out to Larian Studios for the code.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The cam wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Alright, as you go through the game, it's gonna pop up tutorials for you to do normally. I think it's not popping up for me now because I already have another playthrough on here. So I can just give you a little rundown. Like if you hit the Y button, that brings up your bar down here, and if you want to set something in there, you hit A on it. You can put an item, you can put a skill in there. If you want to switch the skills around, you can. So if you want to put an item in there, you can. Haven't picked anything up yet, but I actually so you can put the golden grail in there. Also, you can, with the right stick, you can zoom in and zoom back out, and you can hit left to the right. Also, if you want a top-down view, you can hit up on a D-pad. It gives you the top-down look. Or that. Just go back to the normal look here. Also, if you want to search, searching 100%, you can search a wide range of areas. Which I like that. You just hold A and it'll search. So if there's a lot of things to get in a certain area.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning.
Pick up the shells. Make a way around here. Another shell to pick up. I've played a couple hours in the game. I think shells are for crafting. I'm not positive on that though. But yeah, here we got a grenade. Okay, so we'll take the grenade that we just got. Let's go down here. Let's put the grenade in our little hot bar. You call it a hot bar, yeah. Open. There's nothing in there. Another shell. Pick up that shell. Alright. I'll make our way up the stairs here. Oh, and as always, I'm just moving with the left stick to go to the left or right. And it shows you what each one does. Also, you can hit left trigger, and I could switch over to her if I wanted to switch to her. And if I want, like, say I want him to stay there, I just hit Y, and he'll stay there. And I can go off on my own now. But in order for him to be close, you have to meet back up, and then you hit Y. And they move together again.
Source hunters, how did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy.
Fighting is turn-based.
You say, Madam Conduit.
Arise, fair dead. Seize upon our enemies.
I always like to play from a far distance out. I'll try to keep it close so you can see graphically what it appears. Like turn-based, and you have action points. See the little action points underneath the Cursed Servant. 4 action points. I have enough to do. That's how much it'll cost. Like, see my action points on the bottom of the screen there, right above the hotbar. That's how many action points you can use, and you actually can hoard them up. If I just held B to cancel, I can end the turn and I'll store them for next time. So I'll show you that. I just move him over here, and I crunch him. And now it's her turn, so look, she's got even more action points now saved up since she saved them up from last time. And you can only move, like, it'll say how many action points, you see how many action points it says it costs to move. So, you can move up until it turns, well, she's got so many saved up, but normally it turns red when that's when you can't move anymore. Now these are level 1 guys. Above their head you can see to the very left it says Cursed Servant. And to the left of that it says the level that they are, which is a 1. And right now we are level 1s as well. So we can either, if we want to do, like, say something from down here, I want to apply the power stance because it gives me 20% damage, 20% movement. You know, right, it says that right there. It doesn't cost any action points to actually use. It'll say if it does. Like on that one costs 3 action points. And that one costs 5 action points. And that's heal 13 vitality on a target for 3 turns. You can also escape battle if you want. If you want to flee from the battle and it's allowing you to, you can actually do that too. Got the Holy Hand Grenade. And you can resurrect people if they die, so that's cool too. It's always good to be able to resurrect people if they die. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to attack him. That was unnecessary, but I just wanted to show you how you did that there.
Their leader said something about escaping.
And this is, so now we got to talk. When you have exclamation points above their heads, you talk to each other. And you kind of like debate back and forth over what.
Our orders say to report to our contact in Sicil, not to waste precious time outside the city walls.
Whatever's inside that.
See, obedient +1 because we're doing our chores. And here's like all the. If you want to see what it's all down here, you just go like that. Just the gold there. Let's come over here. And it's telling us to access the optional dungeon behind us. Oh, here's a waypoint too. Waypoint shrine. You can. It's like a teleport. So if you want to teleport, you can go here. It'll come up on this menu once you unlock another teleport. There's a shovel. If you ever see suspicious mounds, you can use the shovel. Let's go over here, pick some stuff up. Alright. As always, there's online co-op, which I love. Every game needs to have online co-op. You just pick, like these branches and stuff I'm picking up. Let me go into the menu here. There's the logbook that we got here. So you can go in, you can see where your quest log, you can read up and maybe try to figure out what you're missing, what you need to do next. And here's what our orders are originally. We have to investigate the murder of Counselor Jake. So we got to go there. And let me go into character here. And you see status, it'll tell you your next level for the XP. And how many tribute points you'll get when you hit level 2. And ability points. There's your abilities. And on the right side there, you can see it all. Vitality, action points, reputation. It's really in-depth. It's like RPG. It's classic RPG, man. It's fucking awesome. And over here's your talents. So you can like go over to talent points. If you get a talent point whenever you level up. So you can come over here, backstabber allows a character to backstab with the daggers. So there you go. Arrow recovery, chance to recover a special arrow after shooting it. That'd be good if you had a bow and arrow. 33% chance to recover it. And you can put a talent point on any of these as long as there's not a prerequisite. Like that one requires Man-at-Arms 1 to be able to use it. Like these down here, so you need willpower to be at 5 in order to use it. It'll actually tell you. So, but these are talents basically, like extra traits. And each one gives you a little bit something else to do. Some more power to your character. There you go. Know-it-all decreases everyone's attitude towards you, and that's when you're like buying stuff. The attitude of the person you're buying stuff from. If you like donate something to the person you want to buy something off of, it'll go up and you'll be able to get that item for cheaper possibly. Not all the time. So it's a really in-depth RPG. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'm NastyMastaDaddy, part of the Hidden Levels crew. If you want to check this game, it's out on the Xbox One right now. Just came out today, October 27th. So go ahead and pick it up. And one more shout out to the developer for giving us the code to let us preview it for you guys. Alright, take it easy. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Twitch. Later, y'all.